Hello YouTube, it is me, Robert Alamo. Oh, hold on. Oh, shit. Anyways, hello YouTube, it's me, Robert Alamo again. Coming to you with another Outer Worlds walkthrough, Outer Worlds gameplay, whatever. And thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, rate, and subscribe. And yeah, let's get. Without further ado, I don't know what else to say, so yeah, let's continue with this. I actually been playing. Um, this is actually my game I played in playing, and this is my YouTube one. I might consider restarting it and changing the name, or if I cannot change the name in game. That's what I mean. Anyways, without further ado, here we go. So, last we left off, I just went into Edgewater and talked to the barber about collecting his, grave fee, which apparently they pay for their graves in this game. Okay, whatever. Economy. Okay. But I'm gonna, not continue with that quest. I'm gonna do the main quest and maybe some side quest or two, but mainly the main quest. So yeah, when I last left you guys off, I entered Edgewater here. I talked to the barber like I said, and yeah. So let's continue, shall we?
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Let the boss catch you.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got it.
Just between us? Wilson.
I actually like the elevator music. That's cool.
The grease monkey. Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
I hope my mic is working. I would have tested it before, but I'm just getting right into it. Here we go.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
Oh, like I said before, before in previous videos, if you hear me cough, yeah, get used to that because I'm gonna be, coughing probably a lot because I don't know, this cough was with me for years, so, and it hasn't gone away, so, yeah.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Actually, when you guys are starting out this game, she's a really funny starting companion to start out with because, yeah, I won't spoil it. Let's just say she's really funny and adorable to have. So, yeah. Oh, and lovable too.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk? It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Hold on real quick. Okay, sorry about that. I had to answer a text. Kind of an unimportant one. Anyways, getting back to this, sorry.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's right here.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M'Bakono handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Whoops. I meant to go out the other way. Oh well. You can actually run around this town. Unlike the other places, which you will see later. They are very hard to walk around.
Huh? Come out and play!
Incoming!
Thank you!
Get past that armor!
Okay. Oh yeah, I put it on normal. Okay. I remember now. That's why I died quick. My first playing of any game, I always do easy, but sometimes I would do sometimes I would skip that and go to normal sometimes.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
So yeah, I was wondering why I died so quick. Oh well. But if you were like a Twitch streamer or whatever, you would edit that part out when you died and be like, oh, I didn't die, what are you talking about? Some people I guess are like that, I don't know. I mean, some YouTubers are like that too, I guess, I don't know too.
come.
Oh, whoops. I went all the way back down here. Item repair, huh? Okay. Well, cool. Okay. I don't matter if I die on a video or not. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm not a Twitch streamer or nothing, or a tryhard, which would actually, if they die on a recording, they would actually cut it out and be like I said, like this. I didn't die. What are you talking about?
Okay, keep him quiet.
Ow.
He took one down!
How did I take one down when I got died? Normally, I only died that time because normally I don't go back behind the buildings. I usually charge in, but yeah. Since this is on normal, I gotta do different tactics. And I keep forgetting about this. You can shoot them. I mean, it wastes bullets, but Come on. Come to this bill. There you go. Come on. Move over there.
I'm ready. Down they go.
Hey. Okay, maybe this mode was the wrong choice, I guess. Oh well. I'm dying more times than I would have, but okay. Wow, if I'm having this much trouble on normal mode, imagine how it would be on hard. I guess. I don't know. Okay, that actually blew him away. Cool. Wait. Well, oh, it blew him over here. Okay. Oh yeah, snapped his neck too. Okay. You know what? Since I died already, I'm gonna ignore you guys. And here we are.
Move
Sorry,
along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Sorry I died so much.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you. Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. You don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Could do without the gallows humor.
So, to actually start the Zoe quest, you actually go and heal, I think. One of these have, yeah, heal. There's 2 notes. This is the first note. And here's the second note, but it looks like all you need to do is look at the first note. But here's the second note on the other table by the door.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? Really? Now that you mention it, you don't have the look of an indentured laborer about you. Not nearly enough despair in your eyes. I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. You're doing this for Reed? Why? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Item repair. Okay. Map. Oh yeah, that's what. Oh, that was a helmet. Okay, never mind. Whoops. The companion ledger, whatever it's called. I'll give plasma. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I was gonna do this.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Processing data. Performing an area switch.
Nope. Nope. Few more minutes and then the video would end, but like I said before, thanks for watching. Leave a like, rate, comment, and subscribe. And I guess I don't say this like other YouTubers say it, but hit the notification bell to be notified from my future video. I don't know. Yeah, future videos. I think I said that right. Yeah, I said that right. Okay, let's continue the.
I hope we're doing the right thing. Three switches. That'll be easy enough.
unexpected.
We're pretty good at this. Down they go.
System.
Here they come. That's the last of them. Here we go.
You're not real. You're not real. No, 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 just leave me alone. You can talk? The Phantoms never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw.
No.
See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. You mean, why did the Mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told them to do it. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Can you say psycho?
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Oh, before. Definitely before. Sisty Pig Tycoonery was the apex of my long and storied career. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the Mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons. Ironic deaths are the worst. You made your point. I'll help you. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the Mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy. Forgot what you were gonna say? Me too.
Oh, yeah. This sucks.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded. If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
Sure thing.
Halt. Searching for another...
Here they come! Nice one!
I'm actually probably gonna revert power to the Edgewater. No. If you do that, you can still save Adelaide.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once.
The
Edgewater's
video's
hurting.
about to stop
We've
in
been losing
a
workers
few
year after
seconds.
year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements.
Like I said
There's
before,
barely enough
thanks for
saltuna to fill our
watching.
bellies anymore.
But leave a
town's got
like,
some good
comment,
people in it.
rate, and subscribe.
Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Oh, sorry I was talking over her. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order. So, yeah, I'm...
Process.